As a founder, the way that you pay forward first is lead by example. Be an example for your communities, for the people that looks like you, to make them believe that it's possible. And every success, you share that with them and incorporate them into your journey. Wired, Google for Startups, one, take one. My name is Bruno Mendes Da Silva. I'm 32 years old. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Heex Technologies, a company that is based in Paris and that offers data management services for engineers working on complex AI. We created Heex because we envision a future where we could do more with less data. Heex Technology promise is to deliver the tools so the engineers that working on the new technologies have the possibilities to build sustainable artificial intelligence with less data. And today we are happy to have customers all over the world that use our product to get to that objective. Coming up from a very modest family, the way I envisioned success was like getting rich, having money. But as you grow older and have more experience in life, you found out that success is so much more than that. It's the people that you connect with, is the high, the lows, and the experience that you go through in your professional journey and how you stay grounded to your goals, your dream goals. Growing up, I played a lot of basketball. I even had the chance to get into a professional team when I was 16. And having this experience teach you a lot of values, such as team spirit, excellence, and resilience. Transitioning now into business, I see a lot of similarities between sports and entrepreneurship because you have a team, you have a goal, you have challenges, and you have to stay focused on your goals and make sure that you reach them. So I think looking at it to that perspective would help a lot of people that play sports when they were younger to better approach entrepreneurship and makes it more smooth because it's not more than just being with a group of people and trying to get to an objective. I think everyone in the world had one day an idea about building something. It gets very frustrating sometimes because either you think you don't have the resources, you don't have the people to make it happen. And to me, growing up, I had so many ideas about how we can improve, products, services, the world itself. I really wanted to make it work. So I went to people and talked to them about the idea and get as much as feedbacks as possible. I remember the first time I was trying to get an investor, I was sending emails, and then this one investor told me, if you really want to get investor, you need to get a warm introduction. So if people doesn't tell you what you really have to do in that world to get people attention, you can find yourself running around and not finding anything. So talking to people that went through that and give you advice, it's very vital. I didn't have those people, so it took me time to realize that. But now I know, and when I meet other founders, I tell them that, okay, if you want funding, get a warm introduction. So obviously, people that are labeled as minorities has a harder time raising capital. There's no bias in the capital itself, it's the people that are biased. And today, if we want to make investment more inclusive, we have to fight these biases. Today, there's many initiatives to work towards that, and I've been a great example with the Google for Startup program. The Google for Startup initiative for Black founders is amazing. Which company, apart from Google, could lead such a thinking forward idea than supporting category of funders that really lacks support? It's not just charity. They don't give money away and support away. They want to invest. So you have to be up to their standards understand what they're looking for. And when they finally gave me the answer and we got into the program, I've met great people that were really engaged into moving the needle for founders like me. We also had mentors to support us into fundraising, going on roadshows to meet different investors and be able to match their expectations. So it was a great program with great benefits such as Google Ads and Google Cloud. And of course, the investment is the cherry on top that can help you do one more recruiting or putting your employees in a better position. Being part of a community of founders that looks like you was great for me to be inspired, because some of the founder was a little bit ahead of me, and it helps me really envision what could be the next steps for me. I also had the chance to share my knowledge with founders that was getting started. We connected, we share our similarities, we share our differences. You can rely on people that can help you reach your goals. As an entrepreneur, you will face challenges and you will have to fight to go through it. As a Black founder, we want to be accepted in a field where most of the people that did the innovation doesn't look like us. So it's another challenge, but I think it can only build you up and not brings you down. I've been a founder for 10 years now. I started with a first company when I was 22. I thought I would make the best product and has all the clients in the world. And at some point I reached the stage where we would have no other choice than shutting down the companies and moving forward. And I think that was the most difficult period of my journey because it's never easy to see a project shut down. But I tried to get back to my values that I learned through sports, is being resilient and thinking that this might be over, but there's another game to play. The season is long, as life is very long. We can still make a difference in the next chapter. So I really try to stay focused, really try to build on the next idea and get back up and play. I think the younger generation really wants to put sense into what people are building. So the future of tech to me is at the crossroad of new technology and sustainability. And I think this is going to be the next wave of entrepreneurship and how the world's going to go. As a founder, the way that you pay forward first is lead by example. It's be an example for your communities, for the people that looks like you, to make them believe that it's possible. And there is every success, like you share that with them and incorporate them into your journey. Today we have amazing things like social media to share our messages, and I try to use it as a platform to reach the younger generation, the people that looks like me, and tell them, my perspective on how you can share your success, how you can live your success. And the one message that I try to pass on is never give up on anything that you do.